Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. I am back with the last part from Disney Dreamlight Valley's expansion, The Rift in Time. The story starts with a cinematic scene showing a few rifts appearing around the aisles and Mickey glitching to black and white. The first quest is Mysterious Mickey, which starts automatically. First thing first, you need to go to Merlin to find out what's going on around the aisle.
How strange.
This valley seems enchanted.
Merlin is saying that Mickey is caught between the past and the present, and we must speak to
A
him.
fine day indeed.
Am I glad to see you? Ah. Huh?
We have
See
work to
ya
do.
real soon.
After chatting to Mickey, return to Merlin, who's gonna tell us that the whole aisle is leaking into the past, and more villagers will be affected.
Extraordinary. I tip my hat to you, though I prefer not to take it all.
We're now following Merlin to the entrance to Jafar's palace. If you remember, here was a trap door, a secret entrance to the palace, but now is locked by the rift. And in order to get rid of this one, we need to get rid of all the other rifts around the aisle.
Well, by Jove.
Here's a lucky break.
Oswald is gonna give us the answer to closing the rifts around the aisle. He said we need to use our imagination. He's been doing some experiments of his own. He's been tossing things in the rifts, but at some point he just drew something on the napkin and tossed that in, and the rift was closed. So we need to do something similar with the other rifts around the isle.
Oh, I just love sunshiny days.
Boy, howdy! This place
In order to
is
close the rifts around the isle, we need to do a few side quests with Rapunzel, Gaston, Eve and Mickey. I'm starting with Eve. This will start Eve's quest, Use Your Imagination, Eve. And Eve is going to point us toward the ruins. Once inside the ruins, we need to follow Eve. She'll be in the room with the big sun on the wall. Once you're there, you need to talk to her. For our next step, we need to talk to Wally. He's gonna give us a film projector. Once you get the film projector from Wally, return to Eve. And we need to take some pictures with Eve and Wally around the isle. We need to take a picture inside the ruins, Wally's house and Eve's house. I noticed that you can't do this in whatever order you want. You need to see where the characters are at that moment. After taking all the pictures, you need to gather a few things, some plastic scrap and mechanical parts. You can fish plastic scraps anywhere around the isle, just don't fish inside the ripples. For the mechanical parts, you need to use your crafting station, and you'll have a recipe there for mechanical parts. And you will need some brass ingot and bronze ingots. Once you have all the necessary materials, you can craft the film reel, which you can find under functional items. Then give the film reel to Eve. After that, you will have to meet with Eve and Wally inside the ancient ruins to close the rift. My next side quest is Use Your Imagination Gaston. In order to start this quest, you need to have a very long chat with Gaston.
Fine. Go.
After chatting with Gaston, you will follow him to his camp area, where you will see the rift. But Gaston has no idea what to do. He doesn't have any imagination at this point, so we need to have a chat with Oswald in order to help us out. The problem is Oswald doesn't really like Gaston because he used to chase him around and hunting him, and he said he's gonna turn him into stew. Oswald suggests to take him to a place where was important for his
Gotta say, my
heroines.
neighbors are on the level.
Next, we're going to follow Gaston to his shipwreck and have a chat with him. Trying to unlock his imagination.
Fine. Go.
Then we need to follow him to higher grounds. Once we're there, we need to have a chat with Gaston, and he's gonna ask us to gather some softwood and glass to make a ship in a bottle.
You're leaving? How odd. All right, you can go now. Ha!
The next side quest is use your imagination, Rapunzel. And she's gonna guide us to the next rift.
Hey, how about we do something together?
Oh.
Rapunzel's idea is to craft a few floating lanterns and let them go inside the rift. For this one we need to gather a few supplies. We'll need tropical wood, bamboo and rope. Tropical wood and bamboo you can gather them from around the isle, and if you don't have rope you can craft it using fiber. And you can also make fiber using seaweed. Once you have all the materials, you can craft a floating lantern. You can find it under functional items at your crafting station. Once you have the lanterns, return to Rapunzel. For the next step, we need to chat with some other villagers to discover their wishes, so we can write them on the lanterns before throwing them in the rift. Our list of villagers includes Mickey, Gaston, Oswald, and Eve. So we need to chat with
You there!
each one of
We
them.
must speak. Ha! Ha! Move along. I'm done with you
Turn
now.
your back on me.
Eve!
Care to assist your old pal, Oswald? Catch you later.
Hey there! Could you come?
The villagers are depending on you, my friend, so never give up.
Ah.
Bye!
Could you come? Thanks, pal!
The final side quest is use your imagination, Mickey. This time we're helping Mickey to close the last rift that appeared on the secluded beach.
See you real soon!
So, like for the other quests, we need to follow Mickey to the rift.
Hi!
Now we're gonna find the next creative idea, our next project. And Mickey's thinking about building a hot dog cart. For that we'll need to gather a few materials. Like brass and bronze ingots. So you'll need to use your crafting station to create some bronze and brass ingots. After that you can craft the hot dog cart. You can find it under functional items. Once you finish the hot dog cart, you can give it to Mickey. Now the only thing missing are the hot dogs, so we're going to need to cook a few hot dogs for the hot dog cart.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
It's nice that so many friends here.
Once you finish cooking the toon dogs, you will give them to Mickey and follow him to the rift to close it.
So long for now. Hi. Huh? Oh, see you real soon.
Once you finished closing all the rifts, you can return to Merlin. You can find Merlin by checking the map. He'll be on a high point next to the telescope.
This is your dream, you know. Only you can help.
Now we're going to follow Merlin back to Jafar's palace to the big rift blocking the secret entrance.
Hello.
Now we're gonna have a chat with Merlin and the rift will close, leaving the way clear to Jafar's palace.
Run along now.
So this is where the mysterious Mickey quest ends, and I'll wait for you on the next video for the second part.